Okay, our group is doing spike ball. Spike ball is a fast-paced and exciting sport that has gained much popularity. It's played with a small trampoline-like net placed at ground level. Spike ball is usually played by two teams of 2 players each. The objective is simple. After serving the ball off the net, teams try to keep the rally going by bouncing the ball off the net within 3 hits, similar to volleyball rules. Points are scored when the opposing team fails to return the ball properly. So, for staffing and organization, we are going to need an event coordinator. This person is in charge of the organization of the event, kind of the person that runs the whole thing. And then we're going to need staff and volunteers, and as we get closer to the event, we'll decide who we're going to pay and then who we will just have volunteering. But we're going to need someone to do ticket sales and registration, and then we're going to need people to help set up and tear down, answer questions throughout the event, and then just help where needed. We're also going to need a media team to run our social media and broadcasting, and that includes if we have ESPN there or other like local broadcasting networks. Those are all people that we're going to have to prepare for. We're going to need banquet staff to help set up and tear down food and drink, and so those are going to be the people that we hire for our food and drink. And then finally, we'll need some security. Not sure how many people we'll need, but we're definitely going to need some security for our event, just to make sure that things run smoothly. And each group is crucial to maintaining a successful, well-maintained event that will have spectators wanting to come back.
So we are going to look at the market void of spike ball. Firstly, there's 3 different ways they can improve. One is the media coverage, female participation, and then competitive versus casual play. As for female participation, the sport of spike ball, there's about 70% male participation with only 30% female. And then the only large sporting networks that spike ball is really streamed on is ESPN and NBC Sports. So there's definitely a lot of room for growth there as far as like who is streaming the sport. And then according to Spikeball Inc., only about 10 to 20% of spikeball participants are playing competitively, which obviously we see the sport played a lot in like people's backyards or like outside events. So it's not really like a competitive sport that you see on TV like football. And then secondly, the reason why we picked the rooftop of the Amway, we have a couple reasons. The Amway is centrally located in downtown Grand Rapids. It's a great area for people to commute to participate in the tournament. And then the rooftop is really unique and the views are incredible. Obviously, it's really cool to play on a rooftop in general. And then the cost to rent the entire rooftop for an 8-hour day was very fairly priced against other venues. And then the space is the perfect size for an event of our size. We don't have many courts going at once. It's a smaller size tournament, but the space on the rooftop is perfect.
All right, our event budget, we came in with a total of $36.30, and we breaking this down, we have Amway roof rental $9.60, so it's $30 per hour per court, for 4 courts for an 8-hour day. Workers, we gave $1,700 toward that if we have 8 game operators, 3 bracket workers, 3 registration and tickets, and then 3 event coordinators, all paid at $12 an hour. Food catering, $240 total, catering from Mission Barbecue, that is $12 a person, and we would be planning to feed about 20 people, just the staff members. Equipment, $280 for 5 nets, and that would just be 4 nets, 1 for each court, and then 1 backup. Marketing, $250, social media campaign, and then flyers around downtown, and then a cash prize for the winning team of $200. Income and profit from the event, we have ESPN media rights around $2,500. Team entrance fee, $1,650 a team if there are 32 teams. Spectator entrance fee, $750, that's $15 a person, and we have room for about 50 spectators. Gatorade sponsorship would just be free bottled Gatorade and then water jugs at all 4 courts. So our income total is $4,850, and then subtracting the event budget of $3,630, we come out with a total profit of $1,220.
So for media coverage and broadcasting, to gain viewership, we plan on streaming our tournament on ESPN along with various other local news networks. And additionally, we plan to keep live scores and stream parts of the game along with various extraordinary plays that may have happened during the tournament on our social medias in hopes that people will see those and start to tune into the actual tournament. And with Spikeball growing in popularity, we're hoping that people not only come for just the competition, but to gain skills and knowledge as they're able to see some of the best players play in this tournament.
Okay, so next we'll be talking about sponsorships and ticket inventory and sales. And for our sponsorship, we are partnering with Gatorade because they play a key role in sports performance and fueling athletic performance. And there will be Gatorade stands around the concourse that are full of Gatorade, along with protein bars and Gatorade chews for energy for the participants. And with ticket inventory and sales, tickets will be available for purchase online only and can be picked up at the gate by the ticket office, and they will be sold for $15 a person and $50 per team.
Okay, so when it comes to our advertising and promotional plan for this Spikeball event, we decided to mainly stick along the route of social media because not only is it easily accessible, but it is also widely popular to be able to gain attraction from not only the players and teams that will be participating, but also from interested players and spectators. So to do this, we will start several social media accounts on mainly Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, because then that way we'll be able to share upcoming details, broadcasting options, and other highlight clips after the event is over. These promo videos will be posted several weeks, maybe even months in advance, just to be able to gain a solid following for the sport. We will also utilize our partnership with Gatorade to be able to advertise, because since their brand is so popular, we'll be able to use that as a great asset for our promotional videos. As we promote this event, it'll not only provide advertising for the sport itself, but also for the Amway and for tourism in Grand Rapids. The Amway is a great location because not only is the venue that we are at, not only does it have beautiful views, like we mentioned before, but it also provides opportunities for visitors to visit local shops, local diners, and check out hotels, and even the Amway itself with their historic luxury suites. So it'll kind of be a double promotion for the sport and also for the Amway and surrounding local businesses and Grand Rapids. So yeah, we just think that these are great assets for advertising the sport and to also advertise for Grand Rapids itself.